Lola, 28.
Okay.
Hunter, 27.
All right. What's the goal for tonight?
Get drunk, have a good time.
Thundercats!
Yeah, same.
Okay. Well, now let me ask you this. What type of man do you like?
Rich.
Okay. Can you describe a little more?
Let's go.
That's it? Rich, period? Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I like my man to, be funny, rich, of course. Okay, let me not say that. I have a taste. I'm already married, so.
She belongs to the streets.
The typical modern women who are out there dressed very provocatively, basically advertising for some high value men, talking about they want a man that's rich and funny. Seems like everything that they're not, because I can guarantee that these women are not funny, and I can guess that they don't have no money themselves because they can't pay their own bills. This woman who has got a load of side boob hanging out, she's talking about that she's married. Why are you married and out trying to get drunk at night with strange willies everywhere? This is why a lot of men don't want to date. They don't want to do commitment or get married, because you might marry somebody like this who is outside advertising their bits wearing a Nicki Minaj t-shirt. I personally would never couple up with a woman who is a party girl, someone who likes to get drunk and dress like they're a lady of the night.
Word around the grapevine is I'm tricking motherfuckers and telling them I don't have herpes. Let me bring you motherfuckers to reality and maybe pull you out of the delusional ass crack that you guys are sitting in. Baby, the world knows I have herpes. I got no shame in my game. I obviously had to have some practice disclosing to motherfuckers that I had herpes to even come and tell the world that I got it. So the rumor that I'm tricking motherfuckers and telling them that I don't have herpes and then doing stuff is a lie. I can post my fucking valid sick leave here right now too. Baby, there's no shame. I have herpes. I have herpes. Like, what do y'all want me to do?
Silence, you fool. People are expecting you to have a little bit of shame since you are carrying a sexually transmitted disease. Something that you cannot get rid of, but you can pass on to other people. Maybe you should be a little bit more humble. The way the world is now, there's not really much shame going around. People are not humble, especially women, because women are not held accountable. Women feel that they can say and do whatever they like without consequence. And if they are critiqued for the things that they do, no matter how outlandish, you shouldn't be saying anything. This woman has herpes. Herpes. And she's very, very bold about it. Very bold. I'm sure that she doesn't need to lie to guys, because there's a lot of thirsty guys out there. There's a lot of simps out there that will gladly sleep with this woman, even though they may contract a sexually transmitted disease. All they're thinking is they want to get their willy wet. So that's why you create people like this.
Like, let's be fucking for real. I literally posted myself sucking the herpes source that gave it to me. Can we be real? Can we be frank right now? Like, grow the fuck up.
What are you talking about, you idiot?
You've got herpes. Like, how do you not understand why people will have some objection to the way you're carrying yourself? You have a sexually transmitted disease that you can't get rid of, and maybe you should be a little bit more humble. Beyonce knows. So Beyonce's mother, 71-year-old Tina Knowles, revealed she decided to divorce her husband after waking up one day and realizing she deserved so much more.
She belongs to the streets.
This is crazy, bro. 71 years old. And she feels like, you know what? I don't want to be married to this guy no more. This guy who hasn't cheated. He hasn't done anything wrong. But you know what? I just don't feel like being with him anymore. This is sad. This is the state of affairs in our current society. This is why a lot of men don't want to commit and don't want to get married, because there's a very, very high likelihood that your woman will do what Beyonce's mum has done. Wake up one day and think, I don't want to be with this man. I'm going back to the streets. She's 71 years old and she wants to go back to the streets. Do you know what it is? It's the fact that this woman here has probably got willy still being thrown at her. And for the fact that she's Beyonce's mum, she's going to have a lot of high value older willy thrown at her. You know what? Scratch that. She's going to have young guys throwing willy at her. Because, I mean, for her age, she's relatively attractive in that dress and with all that makeup and probably had a lot of surgery as well. So, yeah, she's probably going to have a lot of offers her way. But at the end of the day, you're 71 years old. What are you doing, fam?
Silly.
Where do you think you're going from here? The only person you're going to meet is my boy, Senator Palpatine. He's already in your front room, cuz. This is crazy, bro. But what do you expect from Hollywood? She probably wants to go and sleep with rappers and athletes and stuff like that because she still feels she's got it and stuff like that. And I want to say this as well, because what you'll find in our society is a lot of older women, they don't want to give it up. They want to still hang about in the streets and compete with younger women. Even though they are way past their prime, they still put on tight dresses, go out to the clubs and bars at night and still twerk.
Thundercats!
And it's very, very sad because it wasn't like that, you know, when we was younger, when we was little kids. Like, the women knew where they stood in life. But these women, they don't want to get old. They don't want to play their position. They want to compete. Even though somebody like this is already married. These kind of women, when they make this stupid mistake of leaving their stable home and going out there to try and jump on random willies, all they're going to find is emptiness, because those guys that are throwing willy are not going to commit. Those guys just want to get their willy wet, and that's about it. You're 71 years old. You should know better. This is very embarrassing. But, you know, these modern women, they're going to do what they want to do, and no one can tell them nothing.
I've accepted that my wife might not be attractive. Like the person I saw.
So what are you picking your wife based on?
You know what people say, what do you want? I, as much as I might not be religious, I've come to say, you know what, whatever God decides is best for me, because we all have a preferences. I know the kind of girls that I like. But I also see the kind of girls that give me attention more so. Brother, it's kind of dark. I thought I was a decent looking lad. The more older I get, the more I look in the mirror, I'm like. So I've accepted that my girl might be meaty. Because you get what you... They say you guys attract each other. I've seen the girls that give me attention.
How do they look? They're not nice.
To be honest with you, I talked about this in some videos that for the majority of guys, your wife is probably going to be a 5. If you want a stress-free life, you're probably going to want a wifey, a girl that is a 5 average. You don't really want to go for no super attractive woman. They're usually very arrogant. They're very entitled. They're going to ask you to deliver the sun, moon and stars. Nothing is ever going to be enough. And another irony that a lot of them have been throwing their box around. They may have not been throwing it to average men, etc, etc, but those guys that they perceive as high value, oh, they will throw their box. They will open the floodgate. So I really understand what this guy is saying. You don't want no IG model looking woman or some woman that looks like she's gonna be doing OF. If you want an easy life, that's the way to go, in my opinion. You want your woman to look up to you. You don't want your woman to look at you as she's doing you a favor. You don't want that situation, trust me. We've got women with herpes running around who are very arrogant, talking like they've won the lottery. Then we've got 71-year-old women who are leaving their marriages just because they feel like it and they want to go back to the streets and chase younger willies. And then we've got women who claim that they're married, still going out getting drunk in the nightclubs, dressed like they're selling box, you know. And this is why a lot of men quit dating, or they're maybe turning into passport bros and going to other countries to date women for more let's say humble territories. Anyway, with that being said, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. It's King Richez, I'm signing out. I'll be back with more content. Take care of yourselves. Peace.